Welcome back to Beyond the Pine, episode 59. It is us, once again, everyone. Your three favorite amigos that you've... Favorite.
This is my favorite podcast.
Yeah. I have trouble speaking sometimes.
Out there, do you guys have
Don't
a
we all?
favorite podcast?
Frogcast.
I was just going to say, I have a favorite frogcast.
Welcome back to your favorite frogcast.
I'm a buffalo toad. Anyways, welcome back to the podcast. Sorry, we all just got a little bit tired for a second there.
Not I.
Steve's the most tired.
Not tired.
Kib's asleep, actually. I'm here wide awake at home. We want to thank our sponsors for this episode. We've got Quip. We've got Stitch Fix. We've got Vincero. Thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of Beyond the Pine. We'll get into that in just a minute, but I wanted to start off something a little bit more serious.
Okay.
Okay?
Stuart Little passed away.
Stuart Little was assassinated.
He was affiliated with the mob.
Is this about Brett Kavanaugh getting...
It could lead into that. It could.
Okay. It is something serious. Okay.
So I've been watching a lot of Chris Hansen To Catch a Predator lately. Just, on YouTube, different clips of Chris Hansen's To Catch a Predator on Dateline NBC. And it really got me thinking, I wonder if there are any sexual offenders in my neighborhood. So I looked it up. There are two. Actually,
I told you to go on Watchdog.
I'm trying to make this a story that's relatable, dude. No one knows who you are. So there's two sexual offenders in my neighborhood, like within blocks. One, his charge is rape by force. The other one
as opposed to...
Right? Yeah.
Rape by allowance.
AKA consensual. The other guy, pedophile.
Raped himself by force.
Lewd activities with somebody under the age of 14.
Fucking disgusting.
And I was in the car with you, and I was looking at that, and I was like, well,
Vinny.
if I... My dog's in the 14.
My dog's a registered rapist.
No, my dog's an emotional support dog, the opposite, so...
You don't know what he does in his spare time.
I do. I watch him.
You're right.
I do. So I was thinking, what if I'm walking my dog and I see one of these guys outside? Do I kill him? Cold blood? First degree murder?
Gonna have to think on that one.
Well, they're not going to want anything to do with you. You're not hot.
No.
You're not
the other guy, though,
young looking enough or hot enough.
One of them's not a pedophile. One of them is just a rapist.
Yeah, but come on, Steve. Back me up.
Look,
I'm not worried about myself. I'm worried about the dog.
Okay. Then that's fine then.
Yeah, the dog has a chance.
Yeah, if you're not worried about yourself, then... Yeah. That sucks, though, dude. What are you going to do about it?
Never mind. I'm becoming hyper aware of the situation. Having a lot of fun, guys.
How do you
Whatever you want to talk about next.
How do you check this as watchdogs?
No, it's okay.
No, really, watchdogs?
Family watchdog.
Family watchdogs?
There's so many of them everywhere.
There have to be so many in this place that I live because they don't do fucking background checks.
I'll look it up right now for you.
Please do. That would be amazing. I want to know exactly how many people are rapists or pedophiles.
What's your address?
Should I type it in?
So here's the most...
I know.
Here's one of the most fucking disturbing things about it. When you look it up and you see, there's one 2 blocks away from you, another one 2 blocks away from you. They're fucking everywhere. That's awful. And then the idea is... Those are the only ones that are registered.
Yeah.
There's so many more out there.
3 times as many that haven't been caught.
It's so fucked. There absolutely
I could
is.
Be one. I don't know how to read this map.
Anyone at this table could be one, except for me and Steve and James.
So are those red blips on the map the darkness
the
people?
closest one to you? Yeah, the Men of Darkness is what their clan is called.
The Men of Darkness.
Oh, that's...
Dude.
What did he do? What did that guy do?
Oh, my God.
So we're checking out some...
Dude, his name's Steven.
David Steven.
Oh. Hey, dude, my name is Steven David.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
That's almost as close as the John James DeAngelis.
Do you think that means that
killer.
Steve's also a rapist?
Probably. Let's see what his charges
very
are.
well could be related.
So this man, he's a pedophile. This man who lives near you. Lewd, or don't know that word.
Does that say Leviticus?
Lascivious.
Lascivious. Hey, Jamie, how do you pronounce the word Lacsviaas? Lascivious?
I think it's
lascivious.
lascivious.
Lascivious makes sense. Is it lascivious?
I think
Sounds sinister.
That's not important. You know, it's all good.
So this isn't a spelling contest.
Yeah, Jamie, you dumb bitch.
Anyways, this man's a pedophile. This man's a pedophile, and he lives very, very close to you.
Okay.
Let's see who else is there.
That's scary.
Did you say lascivious?
Oh, you were right, Steve.
No, Jamie was right.
Jamie was right. Steve was right.
Oh, this guy lives closer,
James was
actually.
right.
I said vicious.
Everyone's right.
So this one's even closer.
This one's closer to you.
Dear God.
I hate that.
Load.
Like, what do you do when you see someone like
dude,
that?
you just wait.
This guy's name is Sandy.
Ugh.
What the fuck? This looks like the guy who literally lives across from me. 5'9".
It might be.
What did he do? It doesn't even say what he did.
Go up.
Charges. Oh man. Possess or control obscene matter depicting minor and sexual content.
Child porn.
Child porn.
Yuck.
Okay.
What would you do? I guess if you
met
were
him?
like, so here's the situation. You know, you've been on Watch Dogs. For anyone, I'm curious what anyone would do.
Yeah.
I mean, the answer is probably nothing, but in a hypothetical world, you've been on Watch Dogs. You've seen 2 blocks down, there's a convicted child predator, and he's a bad motherfucker. You look at him and you're like, yucky you. You know? And then you're walking your dog one day.
He could just be ugly though.
No, but he's also...
you know his name and his
his
appearance
name,
and where he lives. So
he's very distinct.
You're in the general vicinity of where he's known to be inhabiting.
Right.
And
Yeah.
you see him, specifically that person, you can identify them on the street.
So I want to hear what you guys would do because you have way better answers. You're walking down the street.
I'd sing him a song.
You're walking down the street. You have your dog. You see him just walking down the street ahead of you, though. So you have some time to analyze and go,
Is he coming towards
oh
you?
my
or
God,
away
that's
from you?
fucking you. He's on the other side of the street, but he's just walking, towards you, but on the other side of the street. But you have a good amount of time to like look at him and go, holy fuck. That's a child molester. He's a fucking predator. And it's him for sure. No doubt in your mind at all. He lives 2 blocks down. He's pretty much walking from his place, your direction. And what do you do? Do you do anything? Or do you just go fucking gross?
I, for one, would do nothing because I don't believe in taking justice into my own hands.
Yeah, you're a victim. What would you do?
But that's not my justice to take.
Yeah, justice has already been served on him.
Yeah.
I can't confirm if he's done something afterwards or not.
That's true. That's true. You can't.
I mean, there are crimes and there are acts that are forgivable.
Is raping a
and there are
child one?
ones- No. And that's what I was going to say. I was going to say there are ones that aren't. And I think that any sort of predatory activities with a minor is unforgivable.
It's fucked.
No.
So just nothing as well?
No, I wouldn't do anything.
Would you say something?
Especially
would
if
you
he was on the
fuck
other
him
side of the street.
sicko, or what would you do?
If he was on the other side of the street, no, I probably wouldn't say anything out loud.
Yeah.
I would just think to myself like, oh, gross. Unless like he said anything to me. If he even said, he's like, hey, good day. Or whatever.
Hey, can I have a kid?
Hey, can I have a kiss? No.
I don't know. Come here.
No, dude.
I don't know. Come here.
Okay, pretend I'm the guy walking across the street.
All right.
Hey, I got locked outside my house. Help. I don't have my phone. It's inside.
Well, he's not. He can speak, man.
Okay, I'll be normal.
All right.
Hey, excuse me. This is gonna sound strange. I locked myself out of my apartment, and my phone and everything I have is in there. Is there any way you'd be able to call like a locksmith or anything for me to have him come out here?
Quick question. Is that you?
Okay, I guess I didn't realize that everybody around the neighborhood knew that.
Yeah, you're on a list,
I'm
man.
supposed to go door to. I still have to do that. I just moved in.
You just moved in?
Yeah.
Well, before you get settled in, I'm going to ask you to move out.
Well, I already have the lease for.
I don't care. Work it out.
Hey, man. Real question for you. We're just trying to walk our dog. We're a married couple. He and I.
Yeah.
Married.
And the dog.
We are thinking about adopting a child. You're a child molester. How do you think we feel right now?
Probably
knowing that you're moving
scared. And you should be.
I'm not scared. I look at you
The
and I'm
fuck
not
did you just
afraid
say?
of you.
No, I
But
said.
hang on, honey.
I was saying you should be
Honey?
scared. You
Honey?
guys should both be scared.
Why?
I'm
Hey, honey,
terrible.
honey,
I'm a
honey,
terrible man. And
honey.
I'll do more.
Hang on. Let me handle this.
He's condescending.
Let me
us.
handle this, honey.
No, I'm threatening you.
He's threatening us.
Are you threatening us?
Yes. Just the dumbest couple ever.
You're like, oh, I'm just, honey. Oh.
So wait.
So check this out. I'm not afraid of you.
Okay.
I'm
He's not afraid
disgusted
of
by
you.
Well, your kid should be. You're choking the air around me.
Dude, I grab your neck. Just pop your head out.
Listen, if you ever come near my child
I'll turn you into a human Lego.
or any other child, in the vicinity, if I see you near a child, I don't care if you say it's your cousin, if it's your anyone in your family, any child, if I see you near a child, I will run at you, tackle you to the ground, and bite your pecker off. I'll bite it off, and I'll swallow it.
None of these conversations would ever happen.
No.
But I know exactly how I would react if someone,
Fucking
if a
pervert.
pedophile asked me to help them. It would be the same reaction that I would give to anybody that asked me to help them, not even depending on who they are as a person. I'd be like, oh, I'd come up with some excuse on the spot. Oh, I'm so sorry. I actually have to. One of my dogs is in trouble, and I'd say something to just get out of it and ignore. They could be the nicest person in the world. Doesn't matter if I'm on the street.
I don't think
unless
they're very
in a
nice. I don't
life-threatening.
think they're very nice.
Unless they're in a life-threatening situation.
I think by nature,
Fuck off.
They're not very nice.
Yeah, I don't think that
I'm
they're
not
be very
neighborly,
nice.
and I never will be.
And predatorial.
Anyway, the funniest thing about watching To Catch a Predator is how, like, jazzed up, not like visibly jazzed up, but like you could tell that Chris Hansen just gets such a fucking kick out of like the initial, they walk into the decoy house, then he walks out of behind the curtain. He's like, "Whoa, what are you doing here tonight?" Just knowing that he caught this guy.
I'll be the pedophile.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then,
I brought some beer.
well, you're not going to need that beer if it's just you and me.
I knew this was a setup.
Well, then why did you come?
Just because I thought it'd be sick.
Help me understand, Cletus. What about this seems sick to you?
What?
I'll tell you what seems sick. You came here to meet who you thought was a 13-year-old boy.
13? No. I thought she was 24. Come on.
I said boy, you said she. Okay.
I thought she was 24.
24. Well, I have the transcripts of your very just disgusting conversations with this 13-year.
Okay, what did I say that was so bad? What did I say that
Let's
was so
see
bad? To the
here.
24-year-old girl.
Well, the boy clearly told you that.
Are you
he
sure
was
we're talking about the same
13.
person then?
Yes. This is your picture right here with the small yucky cock out.
I can't be sure if that's my cock. I sent a lot of cock
You can tell
pics.
by the face in the picture.
You ever heard of Photoshop?
This is 2005.
That's just a Freudian slip.
Let's read the transcript.
I'm going to read some of the transcript for you.
Yeah, no, go for it.
You asked our decoy, Jared,
Right.
if he would be willing to beep your beep under the beep and beeping your beep hole
Yeah, beeping my...
until it beeps.
Yeah, I want him to fill my beep hole.
With what?
Now, why would you say that to somebody who you assume to be 13 years old?
Well, I told you, I thought that they were catfishing. I didn't tell you this. I thought that they were catfishing me and that they were really a 24-year-old girl. And it all went downhill from there. I'm sending dick pics. I'm getting a lot back. It's looking good for me. I set up a time and a place. Their house. 4 p.m. I get here. You walk up. And come on. I'm not getting my dick sucked any faster.
All right, Cletus. You're clearly a very troubled mind.
No, I'm fine.
Little to no intelligence.
Whatever.
I have no further questions for you. I think we have all the evidence we need. You're free to go. Go ahead and
Thank you, Your Honor.
step out that door. Right
I will.
there. Go ahead.
I will when I want to. I'm waiting.
Okay.
All right.
Certainly come to that.
Oh, no.
The other cops.
I shot him.
First day on the job, you kill a dude.
You did your head first.
Dude, a rookie, first day on the job, kills a suspect, takes 2 gold Desert Eagles out, and just.
Wait, you have to do the end to the scene here where Chris Hansen says...
Oh, yeah. Well, then, Cletus, just so you know, my name's Chris Hansen, and we're doing a program here on NBC called To Catch a Predator.
Great, catch them. Catch all of them.
Well, we've caught one today.
Sickos.
We've caught one today.
Good for you guys. I would love to help.
And he's just like...
Just not getting...
It's so funny, though, because, like, nobody ever bests him. Nobody's ever, like, outwit him, because he has all the evidence.
No, because only fucking idiots are
Gonna,
disgusting
yeah, I
bitches.
mean, they're the people who are, like, immediately like, I fucked up.
But I have a question. Pretty important. Do you think Chris Hansen of all people, would wear a watch that nice?
Honestly, I think so. And I'll tell you why. Because this is a Vincero watch.
Boom, baby. You guys, everybody listening just got fucking served.
Wow, you guys had no idea that was happening. Thank you so much, Vincero Luxury Watches, for sponsoring this episode of Beyond the Pine.
That was all a setup, by the way. All that story was to get to this sponsor.
There's no Chris Hansen.
It's on the paper. It was everything we said was verbatim.
Those were all their talking points.
In the talking points, ad-lib a made-up improv scenario where Chris Hansen catches a predator and then lead it into... We shouldn't put that in the ad read. So thank you so much, Vincero Watches, for sponsoring this episode of Beyond the Pine. Vincero's luxury watches for the young hustlers like us.
I hope Jamie isn't making a note to not put that in the podcast because that was perfect.
No, it's all good.
Okay.
So I have a question for you guys. Are you looking to increase your perceived success and wealth without paying a huge price tag?
Freaking hell yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Heck.
Yeah, heck yes. Effing heck yes. Vincero has a modern and contemporary style that looks bold and professional. Get the watch built for a boss. Huh. Rick Ross. Yeah.
Rick Ross.
It's time to step up your game and stand out. And you can do that with a luxury watch. And a luxury watch doesn't have to cost you a fortune. And you'll see why when you check out Vincero. Every watch is manufactured and quality checked by hand before being shipped out to you, the consumer. This is the kind of attention to detail and dedication to quality typically only seen with luxury brands over $500, while Vincero watches start at a little over $100. So I've got this Vincero watch that I've had for quite a while that I absolutely love. It's got the beautiful black face with the rose gold around there.
I'm sorry, it has what?
It's called
watch out.
A black face on the watch, a watch face.
About time, Steve.
What are you talking about? Rose gold plating all around the sides there. We've got the dark leather band with that kind of gator print to the leather. I love it. It's a great watch, very stylish. You could dress up or dress down with it, wear it with a suit, wear it with,
What do you do if you're strapped for cash?
Well, if you're strapped with cash, then they're definitely the company to go to.
Freaking hell, NS, yeah.
Their watches start at just over $100. So with over 6,500 5-star reviews and a 2-year warranty, you can shop at Vincero with confidence. You have to check them out. I know you're going to love their watches just as much as we do. Go to https://vincerowatches.com/PineOctober and enter the promo code PINE to get 15% off your entire order. Don't blend in. Stand out. Kib knows. Get a Vincero watch at vincerowatches.com/PineOctober for your 15% off on your order with the code PINE. Thank you so much, Vincero, for sponsoring this episode of Beyond the Pine.
Effing fuck yeah.
I wonder if ads actually, care if there's cussing in it.
I think they would say. They do watch it, right, Jamie?
They have a team for that.
Can't confirm? No idea. I imagine that they did because we've definitely...
Jamie said he can't come first.
Oh, can't come first. James always had to come second. Yeah, I was thinking about that last time when we... I think, was it the last podcast that we first started the switching? Because we were just going to keep most of that in, all the flubs and stuff. And I was like, I don't know if they'll like that. But if they do, fuck yes. Because it's just more entertaining to watch people fuck up.
I think it depends. I think that you should try to get through it with a nice clean read, showing them appreciation for giving us money for that. But at the same time, a little bit of jokes here and there I think are encouraged. It's more genuine.
Yeah.
Vincero, on the other hand. Just kidding. Love you guys.
Speaking of Vincero.
Another ad already?
Quip.
Dude, just 3 ads in a row. 30 minutes. Are we looking up some fun stuff?
You got some bullshit to talk about?
I do. And I do. One of these things I laughed at, but this isn't the one. When I think James was reading or someone was reading, I was just so stupid. The booby trap one.
The booby trap
I'll get to that
one?
after this, but this one's actually kind of sad.
Aw.
This dude's like crying in the thumbnail. Fans raised thousands for YouTuber after his Lego collection was stolen. Now before you start laughing. It's, it seems not that sad because you hear the word Lego, right? But what if it was...
that's exactly what I had thought. I heard Lego and then it became a joke.
But what if this is what this guy, loves all the time?
Wait. No, I mean, it's like a collection. If you have Lego sets, the bigger ones like the Death Star, the Millennium Falcon, and those are like prized possessions. Like I have my Millennium Falcon, which I love. If you were to get...
Hey, Broom.
Bruce has appeared.
Do we
What's
not
up, Bruce?
hit the
You want to
recording
hop
button?
on? You want to hop on the podcast?
So just hear this quote because this is real sad. I don't know what I'm going to do, he said in the video. It was really my passion. That's the end of this channel.
I've got a
that's
question
sad.
for you, and I mean this with no,
Ill will. I'm
Ill
sure,
will
I'm sure
at
it'll
all.
come off that way.
Yeah.
I'm sure it will, but
Because you just put it in the mind of the audience.
Yeah, no, and that's fine as long as they know that I don't want it to come off like that. You can think whatever you want, but
No, I'm fucking with you. You're right.
I know, but you're also sort of right too. Some people be like, "Oh, really?"
I see where you're coming from.
You know what I'm saying?
Even though others might not.
Totally.
Go ahead.
Was that person like mentally disabled at all? Do they have any disabilities? I'm just genuinely curious.
That's
You're making me laugh because
That's
you're
not at all what I thought you were going to
No,
say.
because
You
I'm-
didn't mean
I was
neither,
thinking,
dude.
like-
You don't associate Legos with...
No, I'm associating like the fact that somebody was like that upset about.
That was their channel, their
That was,
livelihood.
yeah, I mean, look, dude,
But you
What
understand
happens if
why
someone
I
stole all
asked
our
that,
camera
right?
equipment?
I'm going to go back on what I said earlier. No.
No, you don't understand.
No, dude, we
Well,
can't
I
side with you
thought
on
maybe
this.
it was someone who was like, you know what I mean?
No.
Maybe a little.
No, I love Legos.
mentally
Like, I don't have
disabled
a
and they
Lego
were
channel, but...
more attached to that because
Well, no,
that's
somebody
something they really love.
somebody who collects and builds
just
Legos
seems-
like on a large scale. You know, they collect like every set or something. It's the same thing as like collecting like action figures that are in the box.
This
or,
is good
like-
because it's even funnier now.
Or,
that
dude, what happens if, like, all our camera equipment got stolen, you know?
I feel like that's different because it's not just fucking Legos.
Camera equipment is our
If you
source
made-
to income, but
I
and
agree.
also the Legos are his source to income. He loves
that's
Legos,
true.
dude.
That's true.
I'll put it in the
It's nice to have an
exact.
opposing side at least.
I'll put it into perspective in the
Sure.
exact way that it is as a fact. This man made an entire YouTube channel, and all of his revenue and everything came from having this YouTube channel about Legos.
Right.
All the items and Legos that were taken means he can no longer make that YouTube channel and carry
That
on.
fucking sucks.
Oh my god.
It's just funny because it's Legos, dude.
Well, there's a bright side to this story too, though.
He raised a fuck ton of money.
Yeah, he started a GoFundMe and wrote on the campaign page that it would be incredible to help him rebuild his collection. He set a goal of $1,000, but now the Lego collection, noting the YouTuber's Lego collection was worth $18,000.
Wow.
The campaign picked up steam, and he has made $18,075
Good for him.
as
you
of
know?
Sunday evening. So that's great.
I'm glad he raised enough money
How big was
to
his
get his
channel?
Lego collection back.
I mean, did it seem like it was his like main form of income?
Am I the only one that finds that funny?
Wow, he has his buy video has 755,000 views.
Can I see the
Look at
guy?
pictures.
Can I look at him?
No, you can't.
Can I please?
No.
Please let me see him. Show me him.
Before I show you him, he has upwards of 5 to 10K views per
Come
video.
on.
But he really does take this seriously. I'm looking at all of his.
I'm glad he got his Legos back. I'd like to see him though.
Oh Christ, he has a lot of Lego videos. Yeah.
Hey, no ill will. The guy. It was a genuine question. I think it's.
Come on. Come on. There's nothing. He just looks Polish. What? There's. Can you see it?
It's awesome. I'm glad he got his Legos back, man. I'll find joy in anything. Hey, the
Dude,
man
he's
got his
crying
Legos
in
back.
This video. This is like the
He
worst
got his
day of
Legos back. He's
didn't
good.
he didn't get his
Happy
Legos back
ending.
all the time building that. He didn't get that back. That's all wasted.
Now he has it back.
he
and I
has
think
the
that
money to
this
get
is-
all the Legos again. That's
and
it.
he can do that.
Maybe I have a soft spot for Legos. I don't want to laugh at that.
Dude, I find everything funny.
Yeah, so do
anyone
I.
who's offended can suck my cock.
not always.
I think this is
Not always, no.
Dude, I genuinely think this is
just in this
sad.
situation.
No, I
This
do think it's
poor
sad.
guy.
That like, because there's obviously like that reliving, the childhood joy of like building Legos and stuff like that, and making that be such a big passion, and then having it all taken. That's like doing something like that, like stealing somebody's Lego collection. First of all,
That's
A,
fucking weird.
who's gonna steal a fucking Lego
Yeah.
collection? B, that's just like something you do that's like vindictive and
It's
like
got to be a
hurtful.
viewer.
Yeah.
And obviously,
Yeah.
I'm tired of beating you up on this podcast, man.
No,
but
you fucking love it,
You
dude.
put me in these positions like
it used to be you that came off as the asshole, and now that I have my like little things, I think it's funny. I'm glad, like genuinely stoked for this guy that he got his money back, and that's why I think it's even funnier now because he's good. So I'm allowed to laugh at the fact that someone lost that many Legos and was sad about it and got it back. That's funny, but I'm glad he got his shit back.
here's the story that
Am I gonna laugh at this too?
Ooh.
you
Oh,
can't.
Dude, this sounds
This is so
hilarious.
funny. Oregon man, it's not Florida man this time, surprises authorities with Indiana Jones style booby traps. Gregory Lee Rodveld is accused of assaulting an FBI agent with a wheelchair rigged with a shotgun shell. Holy shit, that is darker than I thought.
Fuck,
dude, I was thinking like Home Alone shit, you know?
Yeah, like a paint can tied to a string.
Fucking a couple fucking pins on his.
Where the FBI gets like paint. Oh.
He
Get the handcuffs.
heats up the doorknob so he touches it and it burns his hand.
Oh.
But no, this is a fucking jigsaw.
That's crazy.
Fucking game.
So authorities in Oregon say an FBI bomb squad technician was injured by a blast while searching a property rigged with multiple booby traps, including one that seemed like something out of an Indiana Jones movie. Court documents filed this month by FBI Special Agent Jeffrey Gray described the house at 1000 Dream Hill Drive in Williams as a fortified stronghold. The gated residence had barred windows, heavy-duty security doors, and an elaborate network of tripwires, he wrote. Authorities were contacted on August 29th by real estate attorney Joseph Charter. The month, a Josephine County judge had tasked Charter with selling the 15-acre property, and when he got there that morning, he was allegedly greeted by a sign warning the property, quotations, was protected by improvised devices, authorities said.
Fuck yeah.
So
Protect your shit.
he was Rodveld, who was reportedly jailed in Arizona last year after an armed standoff with police, had recently returned to Oregon to prepare the property for transfer, police said. Oh my God, dude.
What? That's the man who rigged his home? Holy fuck. I'm terrified of him. I'll have nightmares about him.
That's so funny.
Dude, you know what that looks like? Look up
William
hold on.
William
William
Dafoe.
Haynes.
William Dafoe.
Oh, Willem Dafoe a little bit. Yeah, no, I have the perfect actor that looks like. I'm gonna look him up.
He kind of looks like a singer from the fucking, 80s, 70s?
There was a tub trap.
Like, what's his name?
It looked like a bubble bath, but it was really ass.
Is it Bruce something?
Bruce Springsteen?
Does he look like Bruce Springsteen?
No.
He reminds me of someone from that kind of genre and that age.
So
I'll show you exactly.
Like a meth head version.
wait, check this out. Near a second gate by the residence, a circular hot tub was found sitting on its side, so it's upright. According to court documents, the tub was rigged so that if the gate had been opened, a mechanical trigger would have been activated, causing the spa to roll toward the gate.
Holy fuck, dude.
What was in the tub?
This is what it looks like. It's just a tub, just a big ass tub.
Run from the tub!
So this would roll towards whoever opened the gate.
Christ.
You'd think they'd have time to get out of the way.
Yeah. It was because it was heavy. There was nothing in it.
Yeah.
It was like gonna just.
It's just a big ass hot tub.
Wow. We should make booby traps.
Then came a wooden rat trap found near a garage door. The trap had allegedly been altered to accommodate a shotgun shell.
Christ.
The trap was not set at the time of discovery, but was situated so that if it had been armed, it would have detonated upon opening the door, according to police. So
crazy.
Oh, and then there's the wheelchair one. Yeah, I guess the blast. He notices a significant amount of blood coming from an FBI bomb squad technician who got wounded by the wheelchair shotgun trap. The wounded technician, who was not identified in court documents, was transported to an area hospital. He was then treated, then released, so he's okay.
Crazy.
He was arrested.
I mean, do you think the traps were elaborate in the sense of they were like geniusly made, or were they like Jimmy rigged and this guy was fucking off his rocker? I mean, either way, he's off his rocker. But
like the idea of making booby traps with the intention of actually them being used is out there.
Very out there.
Because if you're in a position where you're going to make booby traps in the first place, you're already 10 levels too deep in the Matrix.
Oh, this man has some mental illness where he's so paranoid.
Oh yeah,
that he does
probably
that's
like
true.
PTSD
That's sad.
or like
That's super sad.
yeah. No, that's
You, like,
and that's the
rig
thing.
your
Like you
fucking
think about it,
home.
you're like, okay, well, the mental illness side of this is sad because of the paranoia that man lives through, and the other side of it, he's a criminal.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean,
And it's
yeah,
like,
standoff with police.
Exactly. First of all, how do you survive a gun standoff with police?
Well, the
And
police
how do
don't
you
want to get shot, so I think that they're very like hesitant to like when it's like draw.
But
They're like,
right, but
you
if
know what I mean?
police
Standoffs
standoff was
that
it
I've
like
seen.
1v1 a cop, or was it like
I imagine
you
it was
have the
a
place
couple.
surrounded with shotguns and everything drawn at the house, and there's a gunfire.
Well, think about that. The Gratata guy. He was in a standoff. He was in his fucking home. And he was like fucking vlogging.
Dude,
and,
I
like,
thought that guy got shot in the head. That was a
think
rumor.
he's
he's alive.
No, he's alive, and he's doing like gay porn.
Yeah.
Like
That guy's
he'll
alive.
tweet, dude. He's got someone. This is so fucking funny. What a great topic. So that Gratata guy, whatever his name is, Bryan something Silva, he's got a Twitter and he's doing like memes. So every once in a while you'll see like a really well thought out meme that's like not that well thought out, but like for him, well thought out. And it's like very shareable. You know, people share it. It gets a lot of attention. And then the next tweet from him is like, jerking my 10-inch hard cock coming on myself on camera. Dude. Or he'd be like, fucking a dude coming in his mouth over at this link. It's so fucking funny, dude. I go on his Twitter every now and again to jerk off. I go look at his Twitter and I'll be like, oh, there's a shareable tweet.
I thought that
there's
that
Bryan
guy-
Silva coming on himself.
I heard that rumor that he got shot in the head
Yeah, it's a hoax.
because he was saying for using the N-word.
I heard that a long time ago.
Yeah.
I told many people that he died.
Oh yeah, I thought for a fact that
I was so happy.
I think
No.
that a while
You
back
know.
before we got the Van Nuys office, we were driving around and talking about him, and I looked
he
at
was
that
dead.
day and I was like, oh, he's dead.
Dude, go to his Twitter. Pull his Twitter up right now and scroll through.
It's outer space swag.
Scroll through. Read the past 5, maybe. Maybe you'll see a good meme, and then you'll see.
Okay,
Oh,
here's one
look
from
at his fucking face, though,
27.
dude.
Here we go. 27 minutes ago. 27 minutes ago, he tweeted, "Who masturbates for pleasure anymore? We out here masturbating just to get some nice sleep, Lamau." That didn't turn out as good as I thought.
No,
it
that
was
was more of like a meme. They're not great, but he's trying. And then,
Everyone should be nice to me for one big reason. : Please.
okay, now keep looking.
Nuts so hard, bitch. Call me Walt Disney.
Okay, keep going. Wait till you see an advertisement on his page for him,
Walt Disney.
Walt Disney.
Pulls out dick. Lube it. Flick it. Twist it. Pull it. Bop it. Nuts.
He's got a lot. Yeah, he's fucking gross, man. But look for the ones where he's like jerking my 10-inch dick and coming on this guy's
Is
mouth.
that just the one that you saw?
No, there was tons.
From 3 months
swear.
ago.
Unless he's deleted them, but I swear to God.
Why your dick hard already, bitch? 'Cause I love you. The fuck.
Keep going. Just you'll see one that
All right,
has
you
a
have
link.
3 more chances.
Come on, man.
These all suck. You really think I care?
Just the
Lamau?
advertisement ones.
Well, advertisement ones? What are you talking about? Advertisement ones?
The ones that are him talking about him coming and check out this link and I'm fucking jerking my dick. And
He doesn't even have those.
He does. I swear to God.
Not since
No,
I'm on September 28th. James can confirm it. There's. Oh, here we go. Laying in a bathtub in a rainbow bath bomb with my 10-inch dick hard as fuck. I mean, that's a promotional thing.
There's more. Keep going though.
He's promoting his stream, dude. Okay. After fucking this dude in the ass, I shot my thick load of cum all over his back. He loved it when I did.
He loved it when I did.
Eggplant emoji, water spritz emoji, and rainbow emoji. I don't kiss my homies goodnight. I kiss them good morning and never take my lips off their forehead. No homo.
Why does he say no homo, but then he just fucking a dude?
I don't know, man.
Nothing wrong with
Well, that's
any sexuality.
That's the joke,
but
I think.
I don't think that he's aware.
But he actually does gay porn.
I haven't seen it, but unless that's just a
Or is
joke,
that just like a joke, or does he actually do
I
that?
don't.
Well,
I
this
think
is
he
funny.
does. I think
just
he does.
tweeted before that, even on September 21st, homies that say no homo use 3-in-1 body wash. So he's clearly against the term no homo, so he was using it satirically.
Then Google it, man. Fucking Google him. I think there is shit.
first
about
off,
I don't feel like watching this
wanna-
guy having sex.
No,
Well,
no,
but
no,
you
I don't
have
either.
to.
I don't either at all.
I do.
In the slightest. Well, you can do that later.
I will.
I just want to address the fact that he disrespected people who use 3-in-1 body wash, and I think
Yeah, I
that's a
sometimes
wild
use 3-in-1.
accusation. Sometimes I don't have the time for everything. You know what I mean? So I have 2. I have my Paul Mitchell hair shampoo and conditioner, 2-in-1, and then I have my foaming Dove for Men body wash.
And you've said no homo.
And you've said no homo. Now,
So
just search
here's a
up.
good one, though. Showing off my naked muscle body and big 10-inch dick in tanning bed room. Sun emoji. Strong arm emoji. Eggplant emoji. That's dope.
Yeah, dude. I told you his fucking
God.
Twitter's a
I don't think you
riot.
should click on
It's a
that.
fucking riot.
I can't even click on it.
You have to sign up for his fucking link. Trust me. I'm trying to jerk it with this guy.
Are you like trying to get us to like subscribe to his like
Yeah,
Patreon?
I work with Brian. Okay, just sign up.
You're his
sign up.
Dude, Kip's his manager.
Wait, are you able to actually confirm
I
that-
manage his social media.
Does he have a 10-inch dick?
I have no fucking clue.
You're telling me you've looked through all this, you haven't seen his dick.
No, but I want to know if it's real.
I'm
I imagine the man's.
Go to his pictures.
I imagine the man's
Well, he
got a
doesn't-
fairly
there's gotta be a-
sized
There's got to be a cock
and
egg
balls.
in there somewhere.
he doesn't seem to post
You
any...
can't post actual. Oh, maybe you can.
Oh, you
You
absolutely
can.
can. You can post anything on.
Yeah,
on
you
Twitter.
absolutely can, and everyone
you know,
knows
he's-
it. And
he's not
everyone's
got
been
too many,
talking about it.
You can't see the screen, right, Jamie? No. Okay, good. I'm going to click on it and see if he has a 10-inch dick.
Let's see if he's got a 10-inch dick,
we'll
Bryan
confirm
Silva.
it right now on the podcast.
Or just Google Bryan Silva's dick.
Simply.
Do that instead. I'm kind of stoked to see if this man's packing heat. Because if he is, we can all sign up. BryanSilva.com/my fucking 10-inch
There we
dick.
go. Bryan Silva's 10-inch donkey dick.
Is
Dude.
it big?
He's a horse.
Let's see
The
it.
man's a horse.
Let's see it.
Okay, you're gonna have to turn your head. Look over here.
No fucking way.
That's a big dick.
That's not real.
Yo, but he's got the face of a fucking like he has the
Well, he's
face
got something wrong
of
with him.
somebody
man.
who was too close to nuclear testing.
That man was born in Chernobyl. I don't want to make fun of it too much because I know he's got something wrong with him.
I don't give a fuck, dude. He's a freak.
Fair enough. He's a fucking.
He's a fucking freak, dude. This brings us back to our when we talked about the
And he was racist,
all the
dude, so
fetishes
fuck
and shit,
him, yeah.
right? There are certain things where I think that it doesn't matter, man. Obviously, this person can live their life, but I have the right to be like, you're a fucking freak, dude. Let's get him on the podcast,
Dude, let's get that donkey dick on.
dude. That was like a fucking bass drop.
Brian, drop the boost.
Holy shit.
You know, and that's the funny thing is
Yeah.
that Bryan Silva certainly does not dress great.
No, he dresses with nothing.
You know,
Oh, dude, I just did one of those fucking nose laughs that like stings your brain.
the man has no style.
No.
But if he wanted to have style, he could go to Stitch Fix, who is our next sponsor for the podcast. Stitch Fix is an online personal styling service that finds and delivers clothes, shoes, and accessories to fit your body, budget, and lifestyle. Sorry. All you have to do is go to stitchfix.com/pine, and you tell them your sizes, what styles you like, and how much you want to spend on each item. You'll be paired with your very own personal stylist who will handpick items to send right to your door. Then you try them on, pay only for what you love, and return the rest. I'm sorry. There's something funny about what I just said. You pay for what you love. What's funny about that? No, tell me.
Sneeze.
Am I funny like a fucking clown? What's funny?
What am I here to fucking amuse you?
Yeah.
You haven't seen Goodfellas. Don't
does,
make
this
that quote.
does this amuse you? I've
Just
seen
keep
the scene.
reading.
Oh, okay. I'm going to talk to you after the podcast. Hey, shipping, exchanges, and returns are always free. There's no subscription required. You can sign up to receive scheduled shipments or get your fix whenever you want. Stitch Fix's styling fee is only $20, which is applied toward anything you keep from your shipment. So get started now at stitchfix.com/pine. And you'll get an extra 25% off when you keep all items in your box. That's stitchfix.com/pine
Pine.
to get started today. Stitchfix.com/pine. Thank you, Stitch
Pine.
Fix, for sponsoring the podcast.
Speaking of Stitch Fix,
I got something to say.
I was just kidding. It's gonna pretend to do another ad read.
We've gotten pretty good at ad reads. I like it on this style of the
Well,
podcast
not all of us.
better.
Yeah. James has yet to
Sure,
be
okay, guys, whatever.
good
No,
at
I
it.
wasn't talking about you. So don't say guys there. I was talking about Kib. The poor man can't read.
Can.
You'll see it.
Do you
You'll
want
see
me
it
to
when
do
he
that?
does.
Do you want me to do that?
No,
right
we'll
now?
wait.
No, we'll wait. It's
Oh,
a
you can-
special.
you can edit
No.
this?
Just prove him wrong. Just prove him wrong.
Yeah,
No, we're not going to edit it. We're not going to
please
edit it. That's the
prove me
point.
Oh,
wrong.
I can't read.
Prove him wrong later.
Oh, I can't read.
Another story.
Right.
You can't read or write.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
pick
what
one.
I said, bro.
So I mean, we have two things that we could talk about here. One of them is more in depth. You know, the Brett Kavanaugh getting appointed to the Supreme Court. But that one,
I don't think anybody cares. Like, it's shitty.
It's not our place to
Oh.
talk about that.
Or the other one is the Banksy art that sold
That
for
was very
$1.1 million, and he destroyed it.
That's
He destroyed
legendary.
it, and now it's potentially worth more, right, Jamie? Yeah. It's worth more now? How much is it worth now? I should read the article.
Banksy destroyed it?
So the art was it was in a frame, and it was at the auction, and it was sold there at the auction, and then an alarm went off, and then the painting started to move down in the frame, and the bottom of the frame was a shredder, and it went through the shredder and shredded out, like some straight up like it was booby trapped, like it was. And that was like part of the art. That was
Holy
like one next level
fuck.
to it. Yeah, it was all built into it, dude. That's like that's dope. What does that remind me of? Like from a movie? That reminds me of something like a self.
Nicolas Cage is Batman. That one. It probably reminded you of that.
That is truly a genius move.
It's so cool, dude. That's like badass. That's like so like. Do people know who he is, or is he still like secretive? Is his identity out there?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how much it's worth now.
Might
I
not
think
be
it
known
doesn't
yet.
say-
It doesn't say in here. Let's see what Banksy looks like.
Yeah, I'm curious. What if he's just the most handsome man of all time?
I wouldn't doubt it. You know, he's probably beautiful.
Why is he probably beautiful?
Banksy face.
Face reveal. Did you guys see the documentary he did? And he had his voice all
through the gift
lowered.
shop.
This is potentially the real Banksy.
Uh,
He's beautiful.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Potentially,
Yeah.
though.
This
It's
is
not. It's not proven that that's him.
It's not proven that that's him, but that's the most likely person for some reason. And his name is Robert Del Naja.
I wonder if there's any Robert Del Naja artwork out there that's now very valuable because it's pre-Post Malone.
I'm curious how he was able to. Sorry, I just heard that. I'm curious how he's able to keep his
wait a minute.
face from the public for that long.
I think that's Banksy.
Let me see.
That's Serena Williams.
No, wait, that's Serena Vanderwoods.
No, that's the Vanderbilt twins who started Facebook.
That's the really built twins from my high school.
Brock and Cock.
They could Brokeback Mountain each other.
Dude, they do it at pep rallies and shit.
Kids would pay for miles.
Oh, do you guys want to? Oh, we have new merch out, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
we do, baby. I'm wearing one of them.
Fuck yeah, and that's out right now for
It's out
anyone to
right
get.
now. Yep.
Hell yeah! So you can check that out in the link in the description. I also wanted to mention something that we're working on that's coming out probably the week that this goes up, and it's a
This
series
goes
that
out
we're doing,
in 2 days.
a mini
Next week,
series,
that's going to come out.
which is it's a parody
Next week.
series off of
Next
Shane
week,
Dawson's
this video comes out.
series, The Mind of Jake Paul. It's a parody series of that, and it's going to be a little bit different than our normal scheduled programming, but I think you guys might like it.
Because here's the thing. Everyone was very inspired by Jake Paul and Logan Paul and their documentary that they made. So we wanted to make one just like Logan Paul's because we're not even sure who Steve really is. If he's alarm. We're not sure if Steve's a sociopath. We think that he might be. I've talked to a lot of animal doctors, and they say the way Steve acts and the way he pretends to empathize
Is unlike any animal we've ever seen.
is unlike any animal.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they say if he's not in the animal kingdom as far as his emotions and his empathy and how he thinks, then he might be a sociopath. How do you feel about that, Steve?
I think it is unfair to, use animal doctors instead of a doctor.
Why?
So- because they're meant.
No, I agree. That's a veterinarian.
That's a veterinarian.
What's
You've
wrong
only
with that?
spoken to veterinarians, it seems.
Yeah.
You haven't spoken to actual doctors or psychiatrists to,
Well, Elise sent me on a little mission to find some doctors and see if you're a sociopath or not. And they said, it's unlike anything we've ever seen in the animal kingdom.
Well, I think they're just saying it's unlike anything we've ever seen because they practice as veterinarians, not
Yeah.
doctors.
Mm-hmm.
I have to agree with that.
So you're not a living, breathing creature?
I'm just saying if you wanted to, get my psych evaluation, you would want to go to a psychiatrist that studies humans, not... they have animal psychiatrists.
Yeah, everybody knows that.
My fiance, Alyssa's brother's dog, they diagnose it with depression, and they give
a
it
real
pills.
thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had no idea.
I would
didn't-
never give it pills. I would just,
No, cheer it up.
yeah, I would
They
cheer it
can
up.
be manipulated.
I don't know. I'd put more effort into making sure that it got enough playtime.
It does. It has so
Yeah.
much playtime. It's just like
Then
the
the
poor
dog's
thing.
fucked.
it's a fucked dog. Yeah.
I saw this dog and I was playing with it and we were talking to its owner and it was like, yeah, it's actually been really depressed for a little while. It lost a lot of weight because its brother died. And then it just got really
That's a real
sad.
thing.
And
That's
then
like
they,
sad, yeah.
they got another dog for it to play with and it's happy again.
Mm-hmm.
So they can
That's
be,
like a real thing.
Yeah.
Lauren's parents have a dog, a Rottweiler named Kaloa, and they had another dog as a
I
black
remember
lab.
Kaloa.
Yeah,
She's a beauty.
and the black lab Toby passed away a year ago, and they were like, Kaloa knew him since she was a little puppy, so like grew up with him, and then he passed away, and she was like really like, didn't know what to do, like wasn't able to
Yeah.
could tell like
Well, it was
he's
just
gone,
it was
like-
missing it was missing the thing.
yeah, but like
that-
they know that like
the other dog.
they can sense like
You know?
the dog passed away because I think the dog passed away like at their house, so like she was able to like be like, oh, wow, he passed away, and like realize that, you know what I mean? That's like a crazy thing, like for an animal to be like, wow, you passed away, or like you hear about the stories of like an owner passes away in the house or something like that, and the dog like stays right by their side
Mhm.
because they know that they're dead, but they don't know what to do about that. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? They just like stay with them.
Yeah. Steve, do you believe in dogs?
Can I vent to you guys real quick
Of course.
about something that's happened to me in my apartment complex? I don't know if you guys saw my tweet this weekend.
Yes.
I was doing a lot of housework.
Oh yeah, you got your
in between having diarrhea for some reason.
then your sink had diarrhea, right?
Yeah, it had. Did you see my post?
I did.
And you saw it?
Yeah, you
How
got a leak.
fucking gross is that?
So
Disgusting.
explain what happened and then I'll explain what I thought when I first saw it.
Okay, so our sink has just been like overflowing for the past, I don't know, month, and I've had to, put a thing underneath to
We had the
stop
same
the
exact thing happen.
water. And I finally decide I'm just going to turn the water off, go in and see what is actually wrong with this. So I turn the water off. I go in, and I start unscrewing the main little shaft area. And then suddenly, pop. The fucking old-ass pipe that must have been there for 20 plus years is so rusted, so disgusting, just pops all over me like a blackened zit.
Was it because you undid it and all the shit came out, or something broke?
Did it break?
It broke. Like, it popped and broke.
Like the pressure that was built up when you loosened it,
Oh.
and cracked it and broke it. Did any of the metal fly on you or something, or was it
None
just
of the metal flew on me, but it's very clearly just snapped in half.
Damn.
That's fucked. We had the
luckily,
same problem.
Since you're renting it, the apartment.
They have to fix it
They
if
have
they
to
ever got
fix it,
Dude,
yeah.
I live in the worst apartment. I hate it. I have to
Well,
move.
you have to.
You have
I
to
mean, a
contact
situation
them.
like that, you say, "Hey, fix this today," or
There
else.
should be an on-site
They were
manager
dude,
who
they were
does that.
supposed to come out day of. Never came. Called
Well, call them.
Didn't answer.
Keep calling again.
Did.
That
text
place
them.
sucks, man.
You gotta keep
Can't
on
text
them.
them. Only can call.
Ours came over when that happened, and they just brought like the snake gun, because there's like likely shit in there. And
Oh, there was.
so we're on the bottom floor, and apparently our plumbing is connected to everybody else's. So we never put any food down the drain, but we get the consequences of everyone else fucking doing it.
Mhm.
And they're like, "Yeah, there's spaghetti in there," and we're like,
Stop.
we
putting
don't
spaghetti
put
in.
anything in the drain. It's everyone else. They're like, "Yeah, we'll put out a notice." They're pretty good with that, but still people
Also,
fuck us over.
do you have a garbage disposal?
We do.
So that means the people above you do.
I imagine.
So that
That's
means
so
that
stupid.
they put shit down the drain and don't use it.
Oh,
Idiots.
God.
God, man.
And we get the fucking consequences. The bastards. And every time someone fucking has a shower or flushes the toilet, our hot water gets super fucking scalding hot in the shower. It's so awful. I get
Really?
burned like 3 times every time I take a shower.
Oh my god, that's awful.
And we've told them, and they've come and checked it out, and they're like, "Yeah, it should be good. I don't know." And then
But it's never
burn.
good.
Yeah.
I hate apartment complexes.
Me
I just want
too,
to move
dude.
into a house.
Me too. We should make a fucking gamer house and fucking do gaming. You guys want to be team 10, team 11?
How long?
Team
do you think
7?
How long do you think we could all live together before we go insane?
I can do it.
I don't think
We've
the
already
three of
done
us
it.
would go insane.
No.
I think the girls would not want it.
I think it's the girls
Yeah.
that wouldn't want it.
We've done that
We
shit
should all
before.
become single and just live together in a Brickville mansion.
We
With
should
a
start
You
it.
break up with Alyssa
We should-
and then talk to us, and then we'll be like, "Actually, we didn't want to."
And then, dude, we'll start a new gaming team. We'll call it Phase.
Yeah. PHASESSE.
We'll call it Faith.
We'll call it
Dude,
the Pharisees.
James, I really don't think that name is great. No, it's really great. I love it.
Think about the
Faith?
power.
Man, come on.
Yeah, but it's like a face with a lisp.
Oh, that's dope.
Faith.
Okay.
Faith. Yeah, Faith.
Faith.
You know,
F A
I'm gonna
T
get a
H E.
faith tattoo.
the owner of the team is Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson. Mike the Rock Tyson.
Well, why don't we get to the part that I've been wanting this whole time?
All
And
right.
it's something that I've been looking forward
There's
to.
so much pressure now.
No, there's not. No,
not at all.
there's
there
no,
absolutely
no
is, because
pressure.
you want nothing more than for me to fuck up.
Well,
for you to
don't
be
worry
like,
about him. Hey, I want you to succeed, and I want you to do it in one take.
Even that
just
adds
as
I'm
like
gonna
a normal.
I'm gonna sit back and I'm not gonna say anything.
Can I do it in an accent?
No,
I'd like to.
no,
No,
Come on.
no.
because I don't want to have to redo this.
I feel like I could do it in one run.
I
with
think
it.
No.
that you should just do it normally.
All right. Thank you to Quip for sponsoring the podcast. We love you. One of the most important things we do for our health every day is brushing our teeth. Yet, most of us don't do it properly. Quip is a better electric toothbrush created by dentists and designers. Quip was designed to make brushing your teeth more simple and affordable, and even enjoyable. Motivating my audience. Sensitive sonic vibrations. Gentle enough on your sensitive gums. Why? People brush too hard and some electric toothbrushes are too abrasive. It's got a built-in 2-minute timer that pulses every 30 seconds to remind you when to switch sides, helping guide a full and even clean. Up to 90% of us don't brush for a full 2 minutes or don't clean evenly. It's got a multi-use cover that mounts to your mirror and unmounts to slide over your bristles for on-the-go brushing. It declutters your sink or cabinet and makes traveling with an electric toothbrush easier. Quip doesn't require a clunky charger, and it runs for 3 months on one charge. That's important. You got to
Yeah.
have that long-lasting charge, man. My shaver that I use, I've destroyed the battery because I've had it for so long. I know it's not a toothbrush, but like just lithium-ion batteries suck, and they take forever. But a 3-month charge is unreal. And mine, I have to have it plugged in just to shave my face. So you'll never have that problem when you're shaving your face with your toothbrush. Thanks, Quip. The brush heads are automatically delivered on a dentist-recommended schedule every 3 months for just $5. 3 out of 4 of us use bristles that are old, worn out, and even ineffective. Quip is one of the first electric toothbrushes accepted by American Dental Association and has thousands of verified 5-star reviews. Thousands of 5-star reviews, baby. I love Quip because Steve uses it the most. He actually is the one here that probably uses Quip the most out of all of us, but I've used it. It's great. You can replace your thing once you have the charger. Lasts forever. Lasts forever, baby. Lasts and it glasses and it kicks asses. Thanks for the rhyming scheme, guys. And that's why we love Quip. They're backed by over 20,000 dental professionals, and Quip starts at just $25. And if you go to getquip.com/pine right now, you get your first refill pack for free with a Quip electric toothbrush. That's your first refill pack free at getquip.com/pine. That's GETQUIP.com/pine.
Good job.
Now
Thank you,
I
Quip.
fumbled over my words a few times.
That's great, dude.
That was great.
That was amazing. Thank you, Quip.
That was definitely your best one.
Yeah.
Good shit. So, what time are we at, Jamie?
15
let's-
minutes. Damn, it's been slow.
10 minutes. Let's talk about something fun.
Yeah.
Then we can get off this bitch and go play some Fortnite.
My armpits are
You've
wet
got
from sweat.
Monday's officially our stream day.
Yeah,
know.
podcast stream and planning day.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Before we end the podcast, we should do a quick shout out because people are still listening. Make sure to go follow us on our social medias individually
Absolutely.
and collectively
Absolutely.
at official SP7 on Instagram and Twitter, where we show some behind the scenes stuff and a lot of our merch collections. Go check out the new merch drop that we've already mentioned previously in the podcast, but it's bomb. This might be my favorite merch collection
this is my
yet.
favorite merch collection.
It's
So,
actually
this is one of the shirts, the long sleeve shirt. I finally have another black long sleeve shirt to wear besides my PlayStation one.
for the longest time I've worn like my own merch that I've made back in the day that just like it doesn't look like real clothing that you could buy in a store and wear. It just looks like somebody threw their YouTube logo on a shirt and then it's kind of like dinky and kiddish, which is fine if you like it, but that's just not what I want to wear. This collection really feels like
It's dope. It's
dope shit.
It's streetwear. It's like actual
yeah,
streetwear.
exactly. And if you like the show and you want to support us, that's one of the best ways to do it. Turn notifications on, click that
I was
bell.
just about to say the best way
important
of
things,
all
baby.
is if you still haven't done it for whatever reason, the most important way to help us is by clicking the notification button on next to the subscribe button.
And you have to click all notifications too. I believe when you click the bell, it'll ask you like some notifications, none, or all. And you literally have to click them all. So if you want to see every episode.
Yeah, if you miss videos and you don't want to miss them anymore, please click the notification button and turn on all notifications. It's very important. And if you have a friend who watches too, and they don't watch the podcast for whatever reason, give them a notification to turn on notifications, all notifications, turn on notifications. Come on.
Notifications, turn them on, turn them on, turn them on. That's kind of like a hypnosis thing that I've been working on. What do you think?
It worked.
Yeah, I feel pretty steady.
What are you guys working on in your own private projects? What are you guys doing? Let's talk
Doing a
about
bunch of
our
car
own shit.
Dude, James just walked in on me, or walked
Oh my
out to the car to
God,
give me the
dude.
food, and I'm just ripping apart my car.
I opened the door
Like
because
pulling shit off?
I was looking for the camera. I opened the door. The entire center console where the cup holders are is like chipped and broken away and like bent up out of the way. And I opened the door and I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" He's like, "Oh no, it's okay. I'm not gonna need this anymore."
I'm just picking at it.
Dude, wait. He walks into the car and sees all my body and just a head, and he's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" It's okay. I'm not gonna need this anymore.
I'm not gonna need this anymore. What else are you working on? Doing anything like project wise? Anything personal that you're working on?
I'm trying to come up with a new theme song for the podcast.
Cool.
Other than that, nope.
James, what are you working on?
Working on some music. Finally getting a better hang at producing on FL Studio. I've been fucking around with that. I've shown you some of the stuff.
Once you get shit done, you gotta let people know so they can go have a listen, and it'll be your first stuff.
Yeah,
And
check
it'll
out
be
my
fucking awesome.
my Clown Cloud.
Clown Cloud. Created a new website, Clown Cloud. What else you working on, baby? Anything else?
Just trying to like utilize my time creatively and not get so distracted or wasted watching shit or playing games. Like, if I have some free time, I wanna actually like, work on some music or work on writing something or work on something that's gonna like lead to something, like not waste my time with just watching videos or whatever.
I had a thought, sorry to interrupt you before you even start talking, but on that, not wasting creativity, I was thinking over the weekend, I was like, I would really like to just get better at writing, but like, I don't want to write things that we won't shoot or that I'll never shoot. But then I thought about it and I was like, I feel like I can only get better as a writer if I just wrote something and then if it just went in a drawer and I just started
write
writing
something
something
whatever
else.
you're passionate
Dude, and
about.
also like you can, if you want to, like, you mean just writing in general, you're writing a script or
Writing scripts, yeah.
dude, write a script, you know, because that's an amazing achievement to write and complete a script. Like, whether or not it's like ready to shoot or anything like that, don't worry about that. Like, you're writing this as a story. You're not writing this to be shot right now necessarily. Like, you're writing this as a story. Like, to complete a story and have it like make sense and flow, like that's an
And
accomplishment.
it doesn't
dude.
matter if it falls in line with whatever we're doing here. If
Yeah,
you complete
just
that, that's
have it.
amazing.
Yeah.
And like, who knows,
I've
dude?
always
You
wanted
could
to.
sell it.
True.
being
Yeah.
said-
Buckley's done that.
That being said, I've been really trying to get better at Fortnite lately.
Well, yeah, I mean,
I've been winning hefty build battles.
dude,
Getting
I
a lot
actually
better
have
at
been
building.
too. And I'm like I don't consider myself, I think I'm a better shot than I am a builder, but like I've been proper build battling people lately, and I'm just been like, to the point where I get the high ground and I do that thing where you're like on the top and looking down at them and they're like struggling to find a way to go around, and you're easily able to like, okay, I'm above
Yeah.
you still and shit like that, and then they're just like,
I've gotten
and then
like
they-
20%.
and then they
better.
shoot at you and then they fall to their death, and I'm just like,
Get fucking
Wow.
wrecked.
Yeah, after all that.
yeah, and I'm
I
just like,
finally learned how to do like, I mean, it's super easy, but I never cared enough to do it. But in Fortnite, I'll do the build where like you build all the walls quickly, the floor, the stairs, and you just keep doing that to get up. I finally got that.
Yeah.
I'm doing that now.
My favorite thing is just doing the double ramp build up, and then you build one ramp higher on the bottom, and then you build a wall, and then do a quick pivot, and then you turn around and basically go the inverse way, and you get so that's really what I've been working on
Cool.
lately. I think it's really dope. And thank you to our sponsors. I think
thank
that's
you
the
so
big one.
much.
Yeah.
Quip, Stitch Fix, and Vincero. Thank you guys.
And
Thanks,
with that being
guys.
said, that's episode 59. I'm Steven Suptic. Real quick. What, Jamie? I want to say a thing. Oh, Jamie's got to say a fucking thing.
Come on, get it a thing, Jamie. Come here, Bubba.
No, the fourth mic's not plugged in. It's okay.
Jamie.
Can I steal your mic, Clay?
Sure. Yeah.
I don't want to bring things down, but I had this is gonna get very serious. I had a friend pass away this weekend. It's okay. His name was Scott Wilson, and
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
it was really hard because he was a big mentor to me, and he's saved my ass a lot when I first moved out to LA, and
From Walking Dead, right?
yeah, he's the reason I met Mimi. He told me to go
Wow.
to an acting class, and just he really helped me out a lot in my career, and he passed away from complications with leukemia. So there's gonna be a link in the description to donate to a charity. Really wanted to kind of put that out there, but go hug someone today, because you don't know. I was supposed to call him, and he told me to call him. I just never did. You know, just go call someone. If you're waiting for some specific reason to go hug somebody or to hang out with someone, don't wait. Just go do it. Sorry to bring things down, but
It's okay, man. You know we're here for you, buddy.
love you guys.
You too, man.
Let's talk for a long time on the podcast.
But anyway, yeah. So that's the episode. I'm gonna
good
go back to
Yeah.
my cave.
Sorry, buddy.
For everyone who's watching, Jamie has built
I was just about to say.
a tech like threshold and fortress to live switch all these cameras and everything, and also he built his own computer over there, and it's like he's literally back there. It's like a command center. He's got like
And it's at the point where, you know, people from Funhouse are trying to scrap all this together to recreate what he has, and they're like, well, Jamie did it in a cave with a fucking scrap.
If he can do it, then you can do it.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Everything's down below in the description, and thank you so much.
Bye, honeys.
Bye.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. We're up there fighting tooth and nail, fighting these
Oh, yeah.
diseases, getting the diseases,
You don't have to
dying.
mansplain this to Autumn.
And what happens,
No, you
Autumn,
do.
is that the women are back home, safe. They're playing Tetris.
They're playing flowers. They're playing flowers in kitchen.
They're playing mahjong with each other and making millions. And they don't get the diseases. And then later on, you get the diseases.